What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. Yesterday, we went over the first of the 3 secret rares for Set 8, Malicious Machinations, being the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Today, we have the second of the secret rares from Set 8, and this one is a little bit different than what we were expecting. So, while we did, in fact, get a baby secret rare, I feel like this isn't a legitimate baby secret rare. It's baby Janemba, and I don't know. I personally don't care for things like this. Like, I like, Zeno Trunks. I like Zeno Bardock, Master Saiyan. I like stuff like that came out of the games or, like, the other media. But, I don't know. Stuff like this, or even, like, I was disappointed with Set 7 when we got the Cell Absorbed Super 17. I thought we were just going to get this badass Super 17, but then, like, he's Cell Absorbed, and I didn't even know he absorbed Cell ever. I saw GT, but I never saw whatever that came from. Anyway, he's an 8-cost, red-yellow, 2 red, 3 yellow. He's got Offering, which is a great ability, and his Activate ability is 2 red, 3 yellow as well. Your opponent may choose 3 cards from their life, place them in their drop area. If they do, place this card from your hand in your drop area. Fucking absolutely busted as hell. Turn 5, you're just like, oh, you're at 3 life, cool, dead. I'm gonna crit you. Like, holy fuck, that's busted as hell. You're gonna have to, every time you play against someone that's playing red-yellow, you pretty much have to make sure that you do not get yourself that low, because otherwise your opponent's gonna freaking just murder you with that. Not to mention it has Offering, and so your opponent's gonna draw cards if you don't crit yourself with that. And then he says, otherwise, play this card from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards against minus 30,000 power for the duration of the turn. 30,000 power. Your leader's dropping to negative 15,000. You are going to have to combo so much to defend yourself. And then on top of that, this guy comes into play. He doesn't have any ability, which is nice, but holy shit. 40,000? Like, you may as well just let that attack go through. Slap a freaking Supreme Kai or a Champa on it. 50,000 double strike coming at you, and you got to combo 70,000 to survive. Like, that's absolutely absurd. This card is stupid powerful, and because it's baby, it's gonna be searchable with the baby support. And now on top of that, it's red yellow, so it meshes with both sets of support, and that's actually insane. I don't really know that it meshes with Janemba so much, just because, I mean, some of the, like, there's a couple Janemba cards that I think were blue-yellow, like 2. But every other Janemba's just been blue. So I don't really feel like this is going to fit too well. I don't feel like this is really going to mesh well with that deck. But holy crap, this in baby is going to be terrifying. Honestly, I think every time your opponent is... I think every time, if it were me, if my opponent played the baby Janemba on me, I'm probably not going to crit those 3 cards for my life. Even if I was at 5, even if I was, well, at the very least, I'm going to be awakened. So let's say 4 life. It's like, sure, I could live. But why? To crit myself 3 life. Because even if you let this guy come out to the board, he swings, they drop a Champa, they double strike you. You're going to get those 2 cards. And he's just a 40,000 vanilla at that point, so you can just KO him with whatever abilities, warp him, anything you can do. But dropping 3 life like that is insane. Now, your leader dropping to 30,000 does suck. However, we have counterattacks, blockers. I feel like it's easier to deal with this card being on the board than to drop yourself 3 life. That's my personal opinion. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, I really can't see any reason why I'd want to crit myself 3 life. Especially because by turn 5, that's within kill range. Like, that is a just immediate kill shot, and I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say every time you're playing this card on me. It's gonna suck, my leader being at 30,000, negative 30,000, but... Or, well, negative 15. But at the very least, if I've got counterattacks, free blockers, because I'm going to be playing Android, so I know I'm going to have my curling blockers. But this is an amazing card. Like, it is stupid how good this card is. I absolutely hate it. Is it a card I think I'm going to get my hands on? Probably not. Is it a card that I would like to play around with? Sure. Is it a card I want to see my opponent drop on me? Never. Never, never, never. And him being an 8-drop, 40,000, like, there's not even, I can't even think of a counterplay that's gonna stop him. The exception being, what is that? The green, I can't think of what it's called. The green counterplay that we just got, the one that's got Vegeta on it, it's not Preemptive Strike, but the other one, that gives them an option to either discard 2 cards, or Hidden Power of the Saiyans. The one that says they put the card in the drop, otherwise they discard 2 cards. That's probably about the only counterplay I can think of that's even going to stop that from happening. And, whew, it's insane. But I feel like I'm just kind of rambling because I'm kind of just imagining what it's going to be like to go up against this card if it sees play, which it's probably going to. So, let me know in the comments below what you think of this card. Do you think it's going to see a lot of play? Probably not in Janemba, but definitely in Baby, I'm thinking. Or even just any good red-yellow deck in general. So, let me know what you guys think. If you think it's going to see play, do you think it's dangerous enough to become a threat to the meta? Love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. With that, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here. And we'll see you guys in the next video.